So this is the start of a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel about me, my life, as a small business owner, as a mortgage advisor, an entrepreneur. I'm going through some personal development at the moment, and I kind of thought I'd document it. I'm sat here in a hotel in Sheffield in the UK because I've got a meeting tomorrow, a very early meeting tomorrow. So I've come up, I'm sat here thinking, make a video about it. So here we are. And I'm making loads of changes. Let's have a background. So I'm Philip. I have been a mortgage advisor for quite a few years now. Mortgage advisor, mortgage broker, same thing. And I've been working for some companies as what we call a registered individual. So I sort of operate under them and they do all the compliance, that kind of stuff. I've changed a couple of times due to family events. So my mum died in 2023 and that caused a bit of a change for me as well. I was working remotely for a company and I felt like I wanted to be in an office and work around more people. So I started doing that. That wasn't the case. So I then swiftly became what we call in the industry an appointed representative, so an AR, of a wider mortgage network whereby they provide systems access, they provide compliance support, they provide lender access, and loads of other support that a network gives to their ARs. And that's where essentially I started my company called Mellow Financial. I don't know where the name came from. I think it was a bottle of wine one night and my creative juices were flowing. And so Mellow Financial was born. The logo I created myself just from wanting striking colours. And if you see the logo, it's purple, it's yellow, a bit of a funky font where it says Mellow. But the whole ethos is taking the stress out of a complex process, which is getting a mortgage or a remortgage. We take the stress out of it for you. We do it all for our clients. And so Mellow Financial was born back then. And since then, it's been growing and growing and growing because I love being an entrepreneur and growing that business. We're now at a point where there's me and 3 members of staff. So I'm a mortgage advisor, as and when people can book into my diary. There's Rachel, who's a newly qualified mortgage advisor. We've got Lana, who is the business admin, but she's also a fully trained mortgage advisor, started at Halifax, Lloyds Banking Group, and then came to us. And now I've got Danielle, who is our specialist protection advisor, taking care of all the clients, making sure they've got all the protection they need in place. And it's a good functioning team. It's doing its purpose. It's doing really well. My job is to keep growing the business. Excuse the notifications. That's one of the things about being a business owner. Things ping, things email, there's no rest. I should have turned that off, but there you go. I'll learn, I'll progress, I'll develop. But yeah, one of the things that I have to do is generate the business, keep the leads coming in, do the social media, which is where this kind of ties into it, this YouTube channel, which will hopefully be a vision for clients into Mellow Financial, the team, what we do, maybe give guidance to other new mortgage advisors out there, or even entrepreneurs looking to start something themselves. The challenges we the challenges we face, the decisions I have to take, the thoughts I've got running through my mind, just loads of stuff. So I thought I'd document it, whether it's just for me to look back on in the future or whether some people take some interest in it, I don't know. But I thought I'd do it and get it going and see how it goes. So this is where we are. The start of a YouTube channel. I don't know whether I'll do weekly uploads or just as and when. Maybe I'll do shorter format videos or that kind of stuff. Maybe I will start recording the TikTok lives I do and put those on there. There's a few of those already on the channel, but just not really utilized them. But part of it is also documenting my personal development because I have to run this business. I have to get better all the time. I have to keep pushing that ceiling of personal performance and growth. So I've set about reading certain books. I'm just about to finish the 5 a.m. club, which has really opened my eyes to a number of things. Whether I can get up at 5 a.m. is another thing altogether. But I've now got a list of other books I need to read. I've started journaling, which is where this comes in. It's sat on my lap, giving me clear sort of goals about what I want to do in business, health and play. Just some really insightful things. So I've been doing a lot of learning about journaling and the benefits of it and what I need to record and all that kind of stuff. So it might be interesting to you to come on this journey. It might not. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see if these videos sort of peter out and go from there. I'm still to work out how I actually do it. Do I record lots of snippets here and there of my everyday life, make it a vlog, or just do these sort of face to camera things with my thoughts and what's going on? But this is the first one. If you're watching this, let me know what you'd want to see, what you'd find interesting, what I can help you with. Something I've already started thinking of maybe a new business to help new, other or existing advisors, because I have developed quite a big YouTube channel, not YouTube, TikTok channel, with next target's 38,000 followers on that. And I've helped a couple of people out launch their own ones, give them some pointers, some things they need to consider. I'm forever learning about social media and ways to do that. And that's another great thing that networks do, mortgage networks do, or particularly if you get the right one. So I've been doing a weekly workshop run by a guy called Chris Target about social media and how to make the most of it as a mortgage advisor. And he's got some really, really good points. And so I'm taking those on board and implementing those into the business. But yeah, let me know if there's anything, if you're a new mortgage advisor, if you're thinking about getting into this, if you're thinking about becoming an appointed representative, if you want to be a one-person outfit, one-man band is the old phrase, let me know. I'm happy to chat things through with people. I have got this business idea, which I'm going to discuss with a couple of people tomorrow, about creating this forum whereby new or existing advisors can get together, share best practice, help each other grow, and that kind of thing. So I'm exploring that as well. So I've got all these things that run through my mind, forever going round and round. We'll see what happens. But if you watched this far, thank you very much. Drop a subscribe. Hit the like button, I think is what you need to do. We'll see how this goes. Onwards.